Yeah, it was good. I'm chilling. I'm all packed up. I'm about to take an Uber to your crib.
Sounds good.
We lit?
We lit.
Where's Kyrie Irving? Have you seen him? I'm looking for him. Me and Corey had this conversation about 100 times, so we're just gonna get it on camera now. What's good?
What's good?
Mic check. What's going on, world? It's your man Joe Hill. I'm sitting here with the talented, soulful Corey Hales. What's going on, brother?
What's good?
Talk to the people. Say hello to all the beautiful people watching this.
All the beautiful people.
Boston owned Corey Hales. Like I said, I have a funny story. I have to tell it right now. Do you mind if I tell that?
Go for it.
It's not going to be embarrassing, I promise.
All right.
So I'm from Harlem, and you know, in my apartment we use Airbnb. And funny story, I'm in my room folding up laundry one day and do what I normally do. Airbnb guest comes in, and I didn't actually meet him yet. So I'm doing my thing, and I hear this voice come from the living room. Kind of caught me by surprise. First thing I said to myself, the voice of an angel, right there. I go out to the living room, and there he is, sitting there singing, rehearsing with his guitar. And I'm just like, you sing? And you go,
Yeah.
I got a gig at the Shrine. And for those that know, the Shrine in Harlem, it's a world music venue. So I'm just like, wait a minute, you sing? Yeah, I'm performing. So just a crazy connection, and which you'll find out more about him, but talented individual. He's been performing with us at Harlem Nights, and he's dope. So here he is. So yeah. So yeah, man. How did this all start musically for you? Like,
I mean, I've been singing in a choir since before I can even remember.
Okay.
My grandmother actually took me to a little music class called Music Together when I was like 5 years old or
Oh, wow.
4 years old. You know, a bunch of little kids who like can barely talk, who like take their eggs and stuff. And in high school, I was in a choir and a jazz band. My choir toured Ireland, and my jazz band toured South Africa. And on the South Africa trip, my dad got to come with me. And towards the end of high school, we started thinking about like, you know, what I was going to do for school, what I was going to
Right.
work. And when he was on the South Africa trip, him and I were both like, you know, this could be a thing.
this could be something serious, right?
Something that we're actually gonna do.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a gap year. I'm gonna take some time off from school, and now I'm here. Now I'm doing the thing. So.
And you mentioned something. You said your dad, and I know when I first met you, I met your dad, and I found it amazing that, you know, you have family that supports you in whatever you love to do, whether that's driving you to a gig, getting you ready, keeping you focused. So how is that, having your dad and your family like supporting your dreams?
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone in my family, my mom, my dad, my sister, both my sets of grandparents, very supportive. When I have a little gig, when I have a big gig, they always show up if they can. I have to be like, no, you can't come this time. You can't come. So they're always super supportive, you know. When I need a piece of equipment for Christmas, family members come together and they're like, all right, we need to find out how we're going to get him his microphone. We're going to figure out how to make sure he has what he needs to have, which is, I couldn't do it on my own. Like, I'm staying at home right now. I'm being supported by my family, which is big. Me and my dad and my mom, my sister, were really close family, so.
That's what's up. Yeah. We're going to see his sister a little more later in the episode. So with all that, speaking of music, how do you feel about the state of music right now, in your opinion?
The state of music right now, personally, I think it's kind of whack.
Ooh, I can agree with that. I'm sure you guys can to some extent.
Not a huge fan with, I don't know, it depends. Like, I have role models in different genres and different for different reasons in the music world. Like, I love Chance. I loved all of his stuff straight from the beginning. And I think the way that he approaches his music and the way that he markets himself is really unique, and it's starting to change out the way that the music scene starts to operate and the way that it works.
No,
which
that's
is really cool. And I mean,
Chance is a good example too. He's all keeping himself and kind of like doing what you love and kind of building your own brand, and I think that's big.
And I think that you have people like this dude that I love named Alan Stone, who he's like, there's so much electronics right now in music that I'm just trying to keep it stripped down, and I'm kind of about that too. I like going the natural route for sound. I like standing up on stage and playing my guitar and singing without effects, without whatever, because it feels really personable. And it's a way that, for me, when I do music, it's about me connecting with an audience.
And I've seen you perform. You've been at Harlem Nights, Artists Only Sundays, and I feel like you definitely connect with the audience, because the minute you start going up there playing, it's like, whoa, who is that? Like, whoa. So like, it's definitely a connection as a fan.
That's the whole goal.
So yeah, who are some of your music inspirations?
So got a Donny Hathaway, he's a big guy for me.
Ooh.
Stevie Wonder, Alan Stone, John Mayer. My dad, actually, one of the things that, before I really, when you're little, you always listen to your dad's music.
Right.
That's the shit.
No, it's true though.
He listened to a bunch of rock, but the group of his that he played often that I loved was Boyz II Men. He had this Boyz II Men, like the 2 album.
Yeah.
And I listened to that like mad time, all those tunes. So my audition piece was always Water Runs Dry.
See
Boyz
that?
II Men got me into like New Edition, like Can You Stand the Rain. I listened to a bunch of Stevie Wonder, a bunch of Ray Charles.
Nice.
I love a lot.
It opened you up.
Yeah. Sam Cooke. I love all those guys. So those are a lot of my inspirations. But I love John Mayer. I think he's an awesome guitarist.
He's talented.
I love Hendrix.
The Hendrix. He's the man. So many talented. So, in terms of what are you working on right now? Any new music? What's up? What you got coming in the end of 2017, going into 2018?
So I got my demo coming out.
Okay.
3 tunes, 2 original tunes. I'm always writing new tunes. I got this thing going on. It's I'm doing a little series called Acoustic Sessions on Tuesday. So every Tuesday I'm dropping a new little acoustic session with me. Set up just one mic out in my backyard, playing my guitar and singing. Usually I'm doing covers. I think I'm probably gonna stick to that. I'm only 2 weeks in right now, but
nice.
That's kind of what's going on with that. I'm always down to collab. I have a few collabs up on my YouTube right now. Okay. Like a little different than what I usually do.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you got this website, Corey Hales Music.
Yeah.
.com. Look that up right now, Corey Hales Music. Stay connected with him. But yeah, man, anything else you want to say? Talk to the people.
Come out and check me out on my shows. That's where it's at. I love performing. Like when I get into the studio, it doesn't feel the same for me. Like if you want to know what I'm about, you gotta come. You gotta come see it in the flesh, because it's all about. And it's different every night for me when when someone comes to a concert. They want to come. They want to have something to experience.
True.
If you can stay at home and listen to music, you have so much that you can just open up on your computer and have an instant experience right there. When you go somewhere, the only reason why it's different than your computer is because you have a connection.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's big live sound and whatever, but when you have that sort of connection, it's like that's what I am able to enjoy.
Right.
I don't want to go out and have a bunch of random faces in the crowd. It's like when I go and I can bring back the same 10 people to my gig every time. It's like we're there, we're having a good time.
And that's the thing. I think an experience is always good for a show. In music, entertainment, people want to remember it. People want to talk about it. And I think when you give them an experience, it keeps on moving. Like after the show's over, it's still playing in their head, and they're still like, so like, I agree with that 100%. Talk to us about this merch right here. I'm rocking the Corey Hales shirt.
Yeah, this is my boy Sam Rochelle made my logo. He's the man. Maybe we'll drop a little link to his.
A little something somewhere in here. We'll figure something out.
To the right, to the left, up and down. Yeah, he's a cool guy. He goes to Brown.
Okay.
He's worked with a bunch of cool companies, making logos, shooting videos and stuff. He hooked me up with my logo. Good friend of mine from high school.
That's dope. Gotta support your peoples.
Yeah.
I think also with merch too, I think it's important for every artist to kind of build their brand and kind of separate themselves. Everybody wants to jump on something, but I think starting your own brand, whether it's t-shirts, hats, wristbands, I think being creative and how that connects to you.
Yeah.
The fans want that. People that listen to your music. And
Lilo.
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lilo.
Shout out to Lilo.
Love yourself, others, United Players. So all these tangible things that I kind of connect with, they represent who I am. And
Forbes house.
You know what I'm saying?
That Forbes house.
so yeah, Corey Hales will be back in Harlem. He'll be probably back through in October. We don't want to give them way. We'll figure it out, but. He's performed a bunch of times so far, and we'll be back again. So yeah, man, I appreciate sitting down with you. We're gonna, yeah, that's about it. We're gonna get Dad a little bit later. Get your sister. I heard you have a little sister that is talented.
She's off at a dance right now.
Okay.
I don't like it.
So you're like one of those overprotective brothers?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you're not beating up any of her friends, all right? I might.
You don't know.
Damn Patriot fans. So yeah, that's it, man. Appreciate y'all.
You got all the sound control. So I did a thing where I kind of like combined some old songs together to kind of get this like vibe. Alright, so like one of the songs was like this SWV song. It's like Here, I think the name is of their song. But that song is like a remake of a Michael Jackson song called like Human Nature. So like I kind of did like a mashup of those two.
I love that song.
Human Nature or Here?
Human Nature.
Exactly. So we're gonna play with like a little bit of Human Nature, mess with a little SWV. Maybe we'll get Danielle kind of in on that too, and then I'll drop some bars and then we'll get it together. So the first one is about to come on. Right? It's like doom 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 doom. It ain't come in yet. See, now you can either play that or you can add to it, you know? So this dropout part, I'm gonna rap over all this, alright? And you can have fun with it like that, you know what I'm saying? Right. And then this is kind of like more of a thing that I know you could do easily. This part that comes in. Look.
Yo, actually, go back to that.
Yeah. It really started with this SWV vibe. I ain't gonna front. Like, so it's kind of like here, be right here, no fear, love will. Okay. See? Whew. Magic. So watch this. How about I play the song for you so then you kind of understand where we going to. So like, I'm going to start with like a la da 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 human nature, why? That's the first line of the song, all right? So watch this. Let's try it. Hold on. Alright. La da da da, human nature. Why? Found someone that could replace you. Why? That's the reason I can't date you. Why? Then you go. Tell them that it's human nature. See how easy that was? You see how easy that was? So like, but after you sing that line, tell them that it's human nature, why? Then we begin that SWV of here, be right here. But maybe we'll bring Danielle there, all right? All right, you ready? Showtime. Yeah, let's go.
Say that.
You go first with this?
You're ready.
Showtime. Found someone that could replace you. That's the reason I can't date you.
Wow.
Everybody knows their parts. Now it's time for me to hit start. Oh.
Da human nature, why? Found someone that can replace you, why? That's the reason I can't date you, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Be right here, no fear. Love will be right here, be right here. No tears. Love will be right here.
Lead singer Diana Ross. I know you're searching for a winner, you can't take a loss. You made decisions with your heart until you paid the cost. So if you need some peace of mind, I'm here to break you off. When you need it, I'm always there. For when you need some R&R, tender love and care. She said her man don't never notice, he's so unaware. So we can find a place to disappear. Haha, yeah. We live for the moment. It's best we keep it a secret, they wouldn't condone it. Take a dive in the deep and get lost in emotion. So you can have it, but you couldn't own it. So I'm on it. The type of girl that's in heavy pursuit. Send me a location, I'm there in a few.
Cause I just need your time and place
To come through.
yeah.
Hey.
Human nature, why? Find someone that can replace you, why? That's the reason I can't date you, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Be right here, no fear. Love will be right here, be right here. No tears. Love will be right here.
No fear.
Love will be right
Love is a
here.
guy that thinks he's flying.
Also known as a buster.
Always talking about what he wants and
Just
just
sits on his pocket.
so
No, I don't want your number. No, I don't wanna give you mine.
No.
No, I don't wanna meet you nowhere. No, don't want none of your time.
No, I don't want no scrub.
Cause love will be right here.
Love will be
Right
right.
here.
Da, 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 da.
Human nature, I
Found someone that
can replace you. I
That's the reason I can't date you. Why?
will be right.
Yeah. Now that was a good one.
That's it.
I think that was the one right there. All words correct, all harmonies. Yes, team. I'm gonna roll with that one. That's fine.
The human nature, I
Yes, run that one
I
back.
want to go to a club
found
one day
someone
and
that
do
can
that.
replace you.
Middle of the dance floor.
That remind me of Zay.
That's the reason I can't.
It's lit. Like half a shot on the floor. You can
Hey, oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, my son, what? My son not 35. He's not 35. We don't believe you.